Hi everybody, I'm Josh, this is Rachel, and we are Hustle and Grow LLC. We're a men's beard oil and grooming product company right here in West Virginia. A little backstory about ourselves, I'll start with myself. I was prior military. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2019, moved up here to West Virginia, and started working in Loudoun County. Since I got out of the military, I took the opportunity to finally grow some facial hair, which I never did before. So I didn't really know what to expect. Spoke to a couple of people about some products that were out there, and a lot of the products that I was coming across, I didn't like. Either it was too oily, it didn't hold well, I wasn't a fan of the fragrance. So after a while of just fighting these other products, I decided to do a little research and see what I can do to make my own stuff. Just for me, it started with putting things together that I liked, whether that be the fragrance, the texture of the oil, and I finally got a product that I liked for myself. So fast forward a couple of months after that, I had a couple of friends over, let them try the product, and then they asked me, how much do I want for the product I was giving them? And all of a sudden, the light bulb went off in the back of my head that said, there might be some sales in this. Again, I did a little bit more research for further product development, and when I finally felt it was good enough,
welcome to O'Hurley's.
When I finally felt it was good enough, I put it out there with a couple of my friends. They were my guinea pigs. And I took their feedback. With that and their feedback, you have what you have right here in front of us. So, but before I continue going, I'll let Rachel introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel. I'm originally from South Carolina. I recently just moved up here about a couple months ago, maybe a year in August with this lovely man here. But I work in health and wellness, and a lot of the over-the-counter stuff really breaks me out. So I was like, why not use the resources I have that I've learned in my career and put it to the things that I use every day. I break out from a lot of things. I have a lot of allergic reactions, so I made my own body scrubs that helped me personally. And I had my coaches use it, and they love it. So they put it in a lot of their girls' packages for our girls' trips that we do for weightlifting. And then we also made our own shave butter too. I shave my legs all the time, so that's definitely helped me out, and I don't get razor burn. And those are just like the biggest things that I look into is like, how is my skin going to react, and what is it going to look like in the long run?
Okay, well, thanks guys. Tell me a little bit more about your ingredients. How do you source those? What do you look for in your ingredients?
Yeah, so I like to look for all natural ingredients. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not going to use it. So especially with my body scrubs here, I use my coffee one. I use local coffee from the Black Dog Coffee Company over here in Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia. I put aloe in there and vitamin E to help rejuvenate the skin and heal it. And then I use two different types of sugar. I use a finer and a coarser one to kind of really help out with those dead skin cells. And then the coffee also helps out with rejuvenating the skin, helping out with cellulite. And of course, everyone loves a peppermint, so I had to throw that one in there. He likes to steal my stuff. I promise you it'll last quite some time. And then with the shave butter, same thing. We just use almond oil, vitamin E, and he can go on a little bit more about that since that's his baby there.
So, shave butter. A lot of the shaving creams that are out there, they use a lot of soap. What does soap do? Soap dries you out. So that's why a lot of people use aftershave and aftershave lotion, a balm, call it what you will. We've got everything right in here. I use it. I have friends that use it. It is both a shaving butter, and at the same time, it's an aftershave balm as well. It's with almond oil, shea butter, and coconut oil. So it's natural ingredients. Like Rachel said, if I can't pronounce it, I'm not going to put it in there. So with that, it puts the moisture back in the skin after you're done shaving. That way you don't have to worry about razor burns. Same way that the ladies don't have to worry about the razor burns. None of those ingrown hair. It lessens the ingrown hairs on the face underneath the neck. So.
And also, after using that, I usually don't have to use a post-shave lotion when getting out the shower either. And I'm lathered up for about 2 to 3 days afterwards. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. I don't have to buy the extra lotion afterwards, and I come out clean smooth.
So, and here we've got our beard oil, and this is basically what started it all. Beard oil. after some research, I wondered, why did people use beard oil? In the beginning of growing a beard, you get what they call the itchy phase, which lasts about 30 to 40 days, depending on the coarseness of your hair. Some hair is thicker than others, it curls. And that is to put moisture and oil back on the skin. It's not necessarily for the hair, because as the hair grows, it draws the oil away from the skin. So that is just replenishing the oils back onto your skin. Again, the ingredients we use, natural ingredients, nothing, no chemicals. It's a mixture of almond oil. We put vitamin E. We've got avocado oil in there, a couple of other things. And then the fragrance oils that we use to kind of blend it all together. We've got 2 different fragrances right now. We've got what I call the OG, the original gentleman, which is a mix of sandalwood, bay rum, and sweet tobacco. It kind of has like a sweeter, somewhat of a powdery smell. And
Probably my favorites.
it's the one that started it all, and I've heard nothing but positive reviews from everyone. And then we have something else called Biker's Breath. I thought of the name because it's a mixture of leather and sweet tobacco. So if you think of a biker, you're thinking leather and cigarettes and exhaust smoke and stuff. It's not a real smoky flavor, smoky fragrance to it, but it's definitely a little bit different. And then
That's my favorite.
After I developed the beard oil, I went ahead and started looking up what we've got here: beard wax or beard balm. It's called either or. And what that does is that's kind of after. You put this on after you get out of the shower, after you're done doing whatever you do. And the beard balm is more for a stronger hold, for those real coarse hairs. I developed it because at the time I did construction. I'm out there getting dirty, I'm out there in the sun, so that kind of holds the moisture in the hair a lot longer, and it protects the hairs from the sun, from dirt, so you don't get those frayed ends, those real split ends. Ladies know all about the split ends when it comes to hair and humidity, so depending on where you live, your facial hair could be running amok. So with that is why I developed those 2 are our leading products. Now we also have wooden combs. Now wooden combs are a lot better than the plastic ones that maybe your grandfather had or what have you, you see at the barbershop, because those combs, the plastic ones, they're pressed in a mold. So it's 2 separate pieces. You'll have a tendency to brush with that, and it'll start to pull the hairs. It'll fray on the ends, so it's more ripping the hairs out of your face. Whereas a wooden comb is etched from one solid piece. So it's carved out of that. It's done with a laser, primarily done with a razor, sanded down, and it's smoother than plastic. And what we do here at Hustle and Grow is we engrave our company name on the comb, and through our website, there's a section there that if you want to gift it, because we do have travel packs. So it comes with the half-ounce oil, a beard balm of your choosing, and as well we put in a wooden comb. And if it's a gift, you have the option to go ahead and message us with what you want engraved on the back side of the wooden comb. I personally do all the engraving. This is engraved, this is not a sticker. I do all the engraving on the wooden combs to whatever it is I can fit on there. You message us, you spell it on there, how it's spelled in the message is how I put it on the comb.
Okay, great. Thank you, Josh. So what are your future plans for the company?
So the future plans that I have for the company, honestly, is I want this company to be more than just beard products. That's what started it. That's going to be what carries the company. But I want to use the opportunity to network with local businesses. Like Rachel said, we have with Black Dog Coffee Company. We've done events over at Devil's Due Distillery in Kearneysville. There's actually a product out there I did specifically for them. It is a hickory smoke and bourbon mix. It kind of goes with the whole feng shui of the establishment there. They're a moonshine distillery. I did it specifically for them. And just kind of growing the local community, getting to know who your neighbors are, because to me that's very important. Where I grew up, everybody knew everybody. Everybody watched over everybody. So the more you network and the more you communicate with your neighborhood, the bigger it gets. And my dream for this company would be that it gets to the point where I can give back. I can give back to organizations, whether that be veteran organizations. There's a very good organization in Lovettsville, Purcellville area. It's called the Eagle's Nest Equestrian Rehabilitation Center.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is they take veterans like myself and others. I thought it was just something crazy, but going there for the first time and working with the horses there, they rehabilitate horses, they take in horses, and it was some of the most calming things I've ever done. I never dealt with a horse. I'm I'm from New Jersey, like 5 minutes from Giant Stadium. There's no horses except you're going to the racetrack. So just being there and seeing what they're doing with the veteran community, it was something special. So I want to give back to organizations like that, give back to the local community. And that is my goal for this company, to get it to the point where I can give back.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, that's all the questions I have. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
Just if anyone can message us, whether that be Instagram, our website is hustleandgrowllc.com. You can find us on Instagram as well, Hustle and Grow 2022. You can message us with any questions. If you've already bought our product and you've got reviews, there's places to leave reviews. If you have any suggestions or any questions about, if you're starting to grow a beard, I've put a couple of videos out there in the beginning. If you have any questions in regards to this or any other of our products, by all means, go ahead and shoot it our way.
And of course, you can come here and get them at
Absolutely.
O'Hurley's.
Right, you come here, O'Hurley's General Store here in Shepherdstown. We've got them back there on the shelf. Come through, and then we'll have it refilled before the last one leaves the door.
Yep. And Rachel, anything else?
No, you covered all of it. But yeah, just shoot us ideas or any scents or anything that you have in mind, and see whatever two brains will come up with. I'm sure we can figure out anything.
I'm all about trying new stuff, and I personally try everything on myself before I put it out there.
All right. Great. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you.